But so this interview, I want to get into like the intricacies of hoop performance and things of that nature, and a variety of other things. Why it is powerful to not engage within trash talk with your opposition, as also why in certain situations it's important to make the stand, though rather it's further powerful on another degree just to not engage. And I'll go into it all in totality. So also I'll be talking about language and intent and meaning, and why English is so powerful versus a dog's bark, like or or Spanish or things of that nature. So on the court, when you reach a certain level of talent and things of that nature, individually, let's talk individually, and your opponent start trash talking to you, depending on the environment, the chemistry surrounding your team, the stands, things of that nature, it could be imperative, to make your mark, to like, hey, we're not having that, etc., etc. But once you have a long-standing reputation, you have the chemistry bonds of the fans, your own coaches, your own teammates, and things of that nature, and then you're comfortable within your anatomy further, your career is, you're a veteran, it's further powerful to just like ignore the trash talk and just have that fierce stance, like a silence. Somebody said, "Ooh," and then you just look them in their eyes like, "Woo, woo, woo, woo." You feel me? Because now everybody is, that you've drawn that force of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a necessity for you to trash talk back, because whatever he's saying, it's not killing you, because you have the favor of God on your side. The fans, they're all comprehending, they're understanding, and that's what an advanced society will allow a talented individual to do. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's not just about the talent of the individual. Sometimes it's about what's aiming and what's being directed at the individual. The individual could be playing at his or her home court and still not have the edge, because some of the fans is just like on some Judas stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's when, in that situation, it's important maybe to take your stand and go politic. That's like, typically that's for when you're at the, like, you're emerging into your prominence. You know what I'm saying? Though that could actually happen when two elite players or two elite teams face off and there's a mixed crowd. So it just depends. You know what I'm saying? It's about gauging it and being accurate with it and things of that nature. And doing so, you may sacrifice like some field goal percentage. And maybe one game you shoot 75% because you wasn't engaging like that, and the next game you shoot 45% or 50%, though y'all still get the win. Or y'all still let each other know what's the alignment of the force of God or spatial positioning. Now I want to talk about communication and why English is the most powerful force of language, because within English there's multiple intents. You have the meaning of what each word comprise it means. Then you have the tone that you're saying it. That's two right there. And then you have the and then not only that, you have the presence of that. It's just simply leaving your mouth. Versus a dog's stance, typically they have two, versus someone who speaks English 3, or maybe 3 to 5, because in your mind you could be saying something and then thinking another thing in your mind. And it's also powerful with Spanish too, because you could say something like Buenos dias, and at the same time in your mind you're speaking the English thing, and then though that tends to be further erratic, to concentrate on just the English tip, English, and having one purity of meaning or intent, that will have you speaking with further accuracy, versus a dog, which is typically 2. I mean, some dogs are intelligent, they know English though, they just don't speak it. They'll and typically it's only 2 intents behind that. It's the it's the what the meaning of what is actually being said, and it all goes into oneness. And then it's the actual which is the roof, and then it's the intent of the tone, which is a constant, stable. Though with English, it's so many different variations within that language. Hopefully it's ring a bell to. I know it's gonna ring a bell to ourselves. Anyone who arrive near this, may they have like a correct alignment with our perception with it, and I think that things will continue to evolve. Blessings to you all. One, peace, tranquility. One.